Walt Disney once said that's kind of fundamentally impossible. Well, I'm going to see if it's really fun to not just be impossible, but to go beyond it and make the hardest challenge that exists and beat it in this 5-part max mode series. Okay, so before anyone asks in the comments or anything about why in the ever-living world I'm not playing FNAF World Refreshed, just wait a bit. I'm taking a break from that so I can do this challenge. I'll be back for it. I'm gonna go back to Monolithic Christmas Night, and we're gonna do the number one practically impossible challenge of Ultimate Despair Maximum Stalling, or UDMS for short, which is what I'll be referring it to from this video onwards. This video is going to be about the all max mode and the all max mode, V max mode, and I think it's Z max mode. Yep. So let's describe about why the all max mode is so difficult, because that's what this video is going to be about. So there's Doc McStuffins, and yes, his name is Doc McStuffins. I'll be referring to his name as Doc McStuffins the entire time. I'll be saying everyone's name fully except for that red. Insert final word here. We'll return to TRB because I personally don't swear. So let's go over them in order according to the custom night thing. Daleks will go from Cam 4 and progress primarily from the right to your office, but will roughly 1/4 of the time come from the left. Either way, he'll take roughly 8 seconds to go through the office, and once he leaves, he'll reset back to Cam 4. Stab Bear will progress from Cam 1 to Cam 2 to Cam 3 before going into your office. Unlike Daleks, he can move backwards and will take 4 seconds to go through the office. If the bear is up when either of them reach your office, a sound cue will play before they take away 15 door HP per second. This will be important for later. Last for door characters, there's Some Bunny, whose camera path is from 6 to 4 to 5, before either entering the office or going back to Cam 4. However, him going back to Cam 4 is luck-based, so I can't really time it. Unlike the other two, he has no visual or sound cues when he enters, but has a sound cue when he leaves. He can be stalled by the door, unlike the other two, and takes 4 to 8 seconds to leave whenever either door is open instead of a set amount of time. And that's basically the FNAF door-like characters. Then there's Doc McStuffins, who is very similar to the puppet from FNAF 2. His movement path is from Cam 2 to Cam 4 to Cam 5 to your office, which is an instant game over, I think. I haven't really done anything about it. I just don't want to get into the office. Looking at him for roughly 2.5 seconds will push him back one camera with the pushback timer resetting every single time you close the cameras mid-pushback. When he is pushed back, he'll be guaranteed to fail his next movement opportunity, which is the next thing I'll be talking about after this. When he attempts to enter your office from the right, which should never happen in my opinion, if you close the door, it will stall him but take away 35 door HP and force his next movement opportunity to fail. However, in my runs, I try to get him to not do that because door HP will be very important in ZX mode and Ultimate Despair. So now, let's go over to every FNAF challenge YouTuber's favorite thing to explain in their first real challenge video, movement opportunities. A movement opportunity is pretty much a timer, and when that timer reaches 0, a random number from 1 to the maximum visual AI is rolled. And if the AI is greater or equal to that number, their movement opportunity will be successful and they'll progress. However, most times, even though the AI says that it's 20, it's probably not. There's probably a hidden cap somewhere, so that the maximum isn't just cheesed by interval tracking and having max nights that are basically scripted and boring. Like imagine playing a max night and doing the exact same thing for the next max night, and it's the exact same. It would be boring. With that out of the way, TRB will be in Cam 4 and has one single move opportunity to rush your office from either the left or right doorway. When this happens, Cam 4 will be covered in one of these 3 signs. Sign 1, Sign 2, Sign 3. And there will be both a visual and audio cue for which door he's rushing. If that door isn't closed in 3 seconds, he will rush into your office and end your night immediately. Also, for some reason, it says that he can't rush the same doorway that Lamp is in. However, I'll explain why that's semi-wrong in a second. Lamp will be stuck in Cam 3, then peek into your office and lean forward. After, he'll go into his attack phase where his eyes glow. If either module is up after 8 seconds of him being in his attack phase, he'll end your night. There's a weird mechanic with Lamp, as whenever he's in his attack phase, he can do things which are physically impossible according to the description, like having TRB rush his doorway, which I just explained, and sharing that doorway with AGOD, which is supposed to be impossible with a definition. Then there's the stallers. Stallers are basically things that can't really, Can't really genuinely kill, but will make your night a lot more difficult, and if they actually successfully attack you, your night will be agony. Coolant will appear in either module and will take roughly 1.6 seconds to fade it completely, and when he attacks, he'll play both an audio cue and take away your ability to use either module for 10 seconds. He can get despawned by switching cams, inputting a correct number, or flipping the module down. A god is a weird one, as he'll start from cam 1 and will have completely random movements from camera to camera. But, however, it's guaranteed that he'll be forced to stop at either doorway before entering his attack phase. He'll be forced to move forward occasionally. When he's at your door, he'll stand there for 12 seconds for getting in on the next module flip, and you'll keep your barriers down, unless it can potentially save you, like TRB rushing your doorway. And after those 10 seconds, he'll go back to cam 1. If you have the door closed for 8 seconds, whenever he's there, he will leave. Classical will appear in the hellhole, have 5 HP, and will start a 12-second timer. After that, when the timer reaches 0, he'll paint the screen and play music. But that timer can be extended by 1 second every time you click on him. When you click on him, it has a third chance to trigger his shield, which has 0.35 seconds of warning beforehand with an audio cue, and lasts for roughly 0.65 seconds afterwards. After the shield goes down, the timer will extend by 2 seconds, and your next hit will deal 2 damage. When 3 seconds are left on his timer, he will repeatedly make a sound before attacking and painting your screen. Then, there's the module characters. Arc of Dream is a literal timer, as said by his description. When it reaches 0, it's game over instantly. When you input a number on the writing module, he'll gain 1 second to his timer, but will never go above his starting value, and his state will be visible in cam 1, with him looking directly at the camera being like, "Hey, you're about to die, buddy." The Lizzie Violet is very simple. Don't mess up in the writing module. If you do, they'll take away some of your quota, effectively and extending the night, and will end your night if you mess up 100 times or more. Algol can potentially appear in the office every single time you pull down either module. This chance increases each flip and resets whenever he appears. When he appears, you have 3 seconds to flip up either module before he attacks. When he leaves, he'll be on cooldown for 10 seconds. Now with that explanation of every single thing down, let's beat the all max mode. Alright, we should probably first try this, so the video should be out really soon. Because the all max mode isn't as difficult as any of the other ones. You're not sneaky. Oh my god. That's the reason why I don't like luck. I don't have that bad luck though. Like my luck isn't like horrendous, but I don't like it. However, if I like theoretically just do the same strat I did for B rank mode, I should go through this easily. can generally make them less aggressive when you're not in any mode. Also stay tuned, I have a special challenge coming up. Are you serious? We're doing great on time. Not having to worry about the amount of flips I have left is great. Oh, I don't have to believe. I always have to knock down and super. Back. Oh, yeah. Like that. That's not supposed to, that's logistically not supposed to happen. We gotta rush like 2 seconds. No. As long as we don't get timed out, we're fine. The only other thing that we probably gotta do is that door's power. On. I was not gonna allow him to kill me. There's no way. At the last input, no. Well, anyways, that is all Max Mode beat in 2 attempts. Also, y'all are going to have to prepare because in 4 videos, well, this is part 1 out of 5, as I'm going to put in the title. But in 4 videos, I'm going to do the most difficult challenge that I think will ever possibly exist in all of FNAF Max Moding. What that challenge is, I'm not going to tell you yet. You can figure that out later.